Beautiful day, curious sparkle, and welcome to my new channel, Live Unbound with Liv Kissper. I'm starting this channel because I would love to share all these different experiences and techniques and tools, life hacks, spiritual life hacks if you like, that really helped me on my journey to transform the mess I used to be into the person that I absolutely love today, who is committed for my highest alignment and my highest self-expression. And if you are on your journey too, please join me in my videos so we can have a conversation about how to really step into our highest power and don't be stopped by anything. Okay, so today I'm gonna start my video with something very important. Something that made a huge difference in my life, something that's at the very bottom of pretty much everything. Your body and my body, our bodies, they are life detectors. And I'm going to speak to you about integrity and how that relates to our bodies being lie detectors. Because often we say things we don't mean, and we say, oh yeah, I'll be there at 6, and then I show up at 6:20 or 6:02. Whenever that happens, whenever we say something that we don't mean, our bodies can actually feel it. Our bodies are lie detectors, and I really want to point that out because a new year is approaching, 2018, and I want to enter this year in my fullest integrity, and I hope that you're gonna join me and really honor my body, living more through my body and through my feelings, and reclaiming that sensitivity that's been really pushed down through our culture and our expectations, and by just looking good in front of other people or looking cool. I know especially here in Costa Rica, where I live right now, it's a big part of the culture that you don't feel stressed, so you don't come on time because that is just too stressful. So this is not about being on time. This is really just honoring your body and honoring the boundaries that your body is actually telling you, because you don't have to follow your culture. Follow your heart, follow your body and what it tells you, because that is the most important part. And yeah, so what my body is telling me right now, the next thing about also integrity and honoring my body is generalizations. Generalizations are the way we speak. Like when I say, oh, you know, people are always like that, or oh, people are always lying, and people are always late. And what I really mean is I'm late, I lie, and I put it into generalization so I don't have to actually feel that in my body, because it is so vulnerable for me to speak from my own body and to be speaking of my own experiences. So if I don't do that, if I generalize all the time, and don't get me wrong, sometimes generalizations is completely in place, but most of the time your body feels so alive when you honor it by saying, I messed up, I did something wrong, I gossip sometimes about people, you know, rather than saying, oh, like, you know, just people gossip all the time, or just people got this is the nature of people, you know. So honoring your body by saying, from the first person's perspective, being on time, well, actually not being on time, but honoring your word. So when you're not on time, say you're not gonna be on time. Say that you're not gonna come at 6, you're gonna come at 6:30. And if you're late, let them know you're running late. You don't have to look so good, like, oh, just hiding beyond that, oh, I'm never late, or I know that I'm gonna be 20 minutes late, but I'm not even gonna mention it because they will just forget about it. Let's just like sweep it under the carpet. Yeah, so what happens when you honor your body, when you honor your word, and when you live through your integrity, when you take that responsibility in your life? What really happens, And that's not even about other people, by the way. What really happens is that you create rapport with your body, rapport between your mind and between your body, between your consciousness and between your body. Because your consciousness, if you like, is a physical expression of your body. So every time that you say, oh yeah, I'll be there at 6 and I'll come at 6:10, 6:15, and I don't honor my word, don't say I'll be a little late, I actually betray my own body. I betray that sensitivity because my body knows what 6 o'clock is. Unconsciously, like even if I don't know consciously what time it is, deep inside my body knows. And that's just one example with the time. There's so many, plenty of examples that I betray my body, or I used to, because I'm paying so much attention to it now and see the results it makes in my life. And that can be, in so many different situations. I used to, in relationships, I would get upset and just say all these things I don't mean. And then I would just excuse it by saying, oh, like I was really upset. I didn't really mean that. So I didn't take responsibility. And now I'm very particular about what I mean and what I want to say. And I follow through my actions. And when I don't, sometimes I don't, then I take responsibility, so I'm accountable. And what it creates, it creates so much trust in myself in any situation. I used to be such a victim, always think that people are doing all these things to me and bad things are happening all the time, and I felt really hopeless and really powerless, like I couldn't change it because I felt like I didn't have the power to change it, like people just can come and do whatever. And now, through having this high integrity, I feel like, this hugest trust in myself. People around me can completely trust me, and they do, and that's like the biggest gift that I can offer to myself, to my body. So I hope that you're with me and you will be willing to raise your bars in integrity for the next year, which is coming very, very soon. And I would love to hear your thoughts, your ideas. What do you think about integrity, honoring your body, honoring your word, and creating rapport with your subconscious mind and your body, basically creating rapport with yourself, and also speaking from the first person. That really takes some training. So thank you so much for watching. Please support me with subscribing or sharing this video and commenting. And yeah, I'll see you very soon in my next video. So how far are you willing to go to live unbound?